What is up, guys? We are back with another video. My name is of course Bianca, and thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to hit like, share and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on something that could potentially change your life. We talk all things over here: law of assumption, law of attraction, law of spirituality, and just becoming the absolute best damn versions of ourselves, because that's what it's all about, and life is way too short for anything else. If you need some help with your manifestation and you don't already know, I am a manifestation coach, and I do offer video calls for those of you who've been asking. Sorry, one-on-one phone calls, as well as my 21-day challenge. All of the info is in the description below. empathie.bianka@gmail.com for that email. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get into today's topic, which is what to do in my 3D reality, or how not to react, or as many people say, ignore the 3D circumstances. And the first thing I really do want to point out about this is I have a lot of my students and a lot of my coaching clients who come to me and say they understand the fact that negative beliefs are not needed in manifestation, but they should suppress them. And I, as a person, not as a manifestation coach, as a yoga teacher and somebody who's on this spiritual journey, would always say, please do not suppress your negative emotions. We are all human, and it is okay to feel. So if you are having a little bit of issue here in your 3D, as I say, please understand really and truly that these are all temporary emotions, and you are a conscious being on this journey. And always remember that this journey is fun. I think there's a book out there, it's called The Game of Life, and I'm not saying that life is funny or supposed to be funny, because maybe you have pain right now, maybe someone you know is in dire straits, or you just don't have any money in your bank account to pay for things, yada yada. But please do remember that these feelings and these emotions and this being that you are is a spirit in human form having a temporary experience. Now, with that out of the way, I want to point out that the 3D, by the way, isn't real. So you may say, well, Bianca, my specific person literally told me yesterday that they never want to see me again, and they think that I'm a horrible person, and so on and so forth. Please understand, it is okay to feel bad. As I've said in a couple of my other videos, take a day or two out, and please remember that this is not your end, unless you decide it is your end. So how do I deal with that? Well, you want to come back to the fact that this is, as I said before, this is not your end. And I think there is something so beautiful in this journey that if we were linear on this time plane field, then it would be kind of boring, and you wouldn't be over here wanting to manifest the things that you want to manifest. So by coming back to understanding that this is temporary, this means that I need you wholeheartedly to take this seriously and go straight to is all the manifestation coaches out there, as Neville God speaks about, coming to your end and understanding that this little glitch in your system, for example, let's talk about SP because that is my specialty, is actually teaching you something. And I speak from my own experience that when my SP broke up with me multiple times, every single time I knew what my end was. I knew that I wouldn't give up, and I knew that I would be with this person whether or not other people wanted it or not, whether or not he was showing up and telling me that I was disgusting or that he never wanted to see me again. And I realized there was something inside of me that I needed to heal, I needed to work out, and I needed to get back on the bandwagon. Just because I'm traveling, let's take an example. Just because I'm traveling from, let's say I'm in Germany. So I'm traveling from Berlin to Munich, and along the way my tire falls off, or let's say my tire punches, right? So it like falls off in the end. Am I going to stop my journey to get to Munich just because the tire fell off? No, I do live in a very privileged first world country where I can just call 88C, I can call the car company, they can come and change my tire, and then I continue. I don't get all shitty and I don't get all pissed off and start screaming at people and start yelling at people and start cursing to my car. Why did you brake on me? No, I understand that these things happen, and perhaps the car did break down, and I can go within, and in this case call 88C and call these people, and then they can change my tire and I continue on my journey, right? So actually it's quite simple. What was my end? My end was getting to Munich, and in the end, after changing my tire, after quote unquote going within, I get to Munich. So I think we make it much more difficult on ourselves when we are trying to manifest an SP, and for example, we're trying to manifest money. And I'm not saying it's easy, guys. I'm not saying I'm over here on the other end saying like, you know, I've done it, so therefore everybody should be able to do it. No, I understand that everybody has a different journey and a different way of processing things. But I need you to remember that this is a temporary experience. And if you are strong enough and determined enough to know what you want and to really do the work, yeah, by the way, if you do need help with that, I am a manifestation coach. As I've said, I can definitely help you with certain tips and tricks and meditations and all that good stuff. But you can do the work totally by yourself and still get your end. And I only know this from experience and all the hundreds of people that I've helped in my coaching as well on this journey. Yeah, I know it's difficult from time to time. Be gentle on yourself. You can change it up, guys. Remember, please, that you can change it up. This small little glitch in your experience right now, you can totally switch it up and totally say, you know what? My SP just had a really bad day. They just like flipped out. Let's put some healing on them and they're going to come back tomorrow or the next day, or maybe they just need a week holiday, but they're going to be with me because I know that to be true, right? So don't get all shitty. Don't try and change them. Don't try and hit them. Don't try to smash your car up when you're trying to go from Berlin to Munich. Change the tire. Be calm. Be gentle. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And know that this is a temporary experience and you will get your end. This is the law of assumption. This is the law of attraction. This is law of manifestation. We don't need to know the how. We don't need to pick and prod at stuff. We just need to believe in it is what we believe in. Okay, guys? So I hope this little message and this little conversation that we had helped you in some certain way. And I hope, of course, you derive some meaning from this. Again, if you do need help, do send me an email at empathie.bianka@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to sit one-on-one with you. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.